Hi ladies and gentlemen, it has been a long time since I have uploaded recipes, but I'm back again with a recipe from Egypt, which is the Egyptian Kushary. This recipe contains, a lot of ingredients like pasta, chickpeas, rice, lentils, and all that. First, I'll start with 300 grams of lentils. I've soaked them for 2 hours, and as you can see, they got bigger after 2 hours of soaking in water. Big onion, and I need to slice it this way. I need to slice it evenly, as you can see. Now I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 tablespoon of starch. And once I fry them, they will be crispier and they will not get burned. I'm going to put a vegetable oil on a pan, halfway, as you can see. I'm not gonna fill it. I'm not gonna deep fry the onions. Now I'm going to dip the onions, as you can see. And now it's ready. I'm going to maintain the oil that I have fried the onions in because I'm going to make different sauces using this oil. I'm going to put water in this pot and salt. Then I'm going to use this kind of pasta. And this is the type that is used for making kushary. If you don't have, you can, bring any kind of pasta that looks like this one. I'm going to boil it for 5 minutes. Then I'm going to add the spaghetti. Here I'm going to show you how to cook the spaghetti. I'm going to break it into 3/3. I forgot to mention the amount of pasta. I've added, quarter a kilo. It's 250 grams of pasta. And I'm going to add 250 grams of spaghetti. This is the first third. I'm sure this video will not make the Italians happy, but this is the way how Egyptians cook the kushary. As I mentioned before, I have added water and salt. That's it. Now they are ready. I have added vegetable oil and mixed it with spaghetti and the pasta. Now I'm going to cook the 3 main ingredients: the lentils, the rice, and the sharia, which is little noodles, as you can see. I need 250 grams of lentils and 400 grams of rice. Here in the pot, I have added the same oil that I have boiled the onions in, and I'm gonna add the sharia noodles. I'll keep stirring until the sharia gets golden brown. Doing so will help me to maintain the texture of the sharia and other ingredients, not to be sticky. I have washed the rice well, And then I'm going to add it to the noodles. Now I'm going to add the lentils. Now we add 1 teaspoon and a half of salt, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of cumin. Now I need to add a boiling water to this level, as you can see. Why do I add boiling water? Because this will help the ingredients not to get sticky. I'll leave it for 10 minutes on low heat. Now I'm going to make the main sauce. In a pot I have added the oil that I used to fry the onions. Now I have 1 tablespoon of garlic, 1 teaspoon of ground coriander seeds, and 1 teaspoon of cumin. Now I add 1 teaspoon of tomato paste. Then I add the tomatoes, the smashed tomatoes, to the pot. I used 10 small tomatoes and I have processed them in the blender. And I guess this is a fair amount of sauce, of tomato sauce, which will be the main sauce in the kushary. Now I add a teaspoon of sugar and a teaspoon of salt. Now for the second sauce, which is called dagga. Egyptian people call it dagga. I want to add boiling water into the plate. Then I'm going to add garlic. I'm going to add cumin, a coriander, lemon juice, and vinegar, some salt, and it depends on your desire. How much salt do you need? If you want more salt, you can add. If you don't like the taste of vinegar, you can add more water, and it depends on what you want. Now the dagga is ready. I added the same oil that I used for boiling onions. When it is hot, I'm going to add hot paprika. It depends on how much hot you want it. Now I'm going to add a cup of the dagga that I have made. And also half a cup of the tomato sauce. And now the kushary is ready. If you like this recipe, please press the like button and subscribe to my channel.